Yo, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Kamen Zero Spike back again once again today, people. Today we're here for Avataro Sentai Donbrothers episode 32, and this is the return of the boy Sonoe, and we end up getting some little trading sequences and some more lore behind Don Murasame. We got the reveal of Black Oni Taijin pulls it straight out of his ass, and we got a little realization to Jiru that hey, if you want to become as good as Tato, you might want to take the other side of you, and you two might want to combine together. And yeah, so this episode, Sononi and Sonoza basically decided that it was time to take down Tato for good. And this episode kind of plays beat for beat with episode 27. In episode 27 with Tato versus Sonoe, but some things are a little bit different. So we did see that he was late going to the duel, and then his Sonoe and Sonoza, they ended up doing the same thing Sonoe did and helping him with his deliveries and things like that. But we did see that throughout the episode we are basically doing a lot of it's a Murasame kind of stuff going on, where Sonoza and Sonoe are training against Murasame, and Murasame is basically helping them. And we also got some more lore on him, saying that, oh yeah, you were basically created to replicate an entire like Dawn clan member, so you are very, very similar to Tato. So we see that the duel ends up actually happening, and he's fighting both of them. But then that's when Sonoe appears. Sonoe comes back, and yeah, Sonoe basically has like little tidbits of Tato's personality. But also we saw that the guy that was to Hitotsuki seems like he made some kind of breakthrough. I guess he's living on a farm basically with his mom, taking care of horses, and then his whole like fighting spirit got reignited, and he becomes a brand new Hitotsuki again. This is the third time he becomes a Hitotsuki again, and he ends up fighting. He ends up going out for trying to fight Tato. And that's where we see Tato is basically fighting Sonoe and Sonoza. He's fighting both of them, and then they ended up using we see that Sonoza ends up using the Murasame sword on Tato and fighting him. While that's happening, we end up see that the Hitotsuki, he comes back and tries to fight. He tries to fight Tato, stuff like that. We see that Don Tortobolt, or Jiru, in his Tortobolt form, he tries to fight Tato. Like all that stuff happens. All that stuff from the episode 27 all kind of happens again. But the team kind of realizes this, and they kind of move everybody who's trying to fight Tato out of the way so he can have like his fight. So we see that while he's having his fight, while he's fighting Sonoza and Sonoe, Sonoza. God, all three of their names start with an S. It's hard. All three of their names start with an S, and it's all an S, and all their names are an S-O-N. And it's like, oh god, there's so many S's. So, but anyway, we see that Sonoe, actually, he is back. But he comes in like how Tato would come in, with the being held up by the people and the women and stuff, dance and stuff like that. The whole festival thing they have going on. Well, Sonoe does the same thing, but all his people are dressed in black, and he still has like the red float and everything, but all his people are like dressed in black or whatever. Also, Sonoy has a new power. We see that the chest plate on his chest has gotten bigger, and it can actually come off and become sort of a small shield. So yeah, Sonoy also did not just come back to life, but your boy also got an upgrade, and they gave us a full-on Henshin sequence with him. We actually get to hear the whole kind of more of their Henshin sequence standby song, which is dope. I always like that standby beat. But we end up saying that we end up saying that him and Tato end up getting into this big climactic fight, and in the end of it, that's when the ninja guy, who is a brand new Hitotsuki now, tries to come in and fight Tato, but then that's when Sonoy comes in and actually destroys him. And we do know that when a Cerebrand defeats a Hitotsuki, they end up going into that little pocket dimension, the little pocket cube dimension that they're in. But we did see that Sonoy does end up defeating Tato the same way that Tato defeated him last time, when they go to the bridge. They go to the bridge and they do that little final strike. And yeah, we see that Sonoy actually wins, and then Sonoy walks away with Tortobolt Jiru in his Tortobolt form, comes and picks up Tato. So also in this episode, we see that the reason why Jiru went to Jin is because he wants to find some kind of way to catch up to Tato, and also Tato rejected the idea of Jiru coming to help him fight the Cerebrand. So that's when Jin basically tells him that, hey, you have two people inside you, right? So maybe you two should figure out a way to become one. So most likely we're gonna get a upgrade for Jiru later on down the line, with him and Tortobolt basically settling the differences and actually coming together. But yeah, I'm really gonna like that, because I really like Jiru, even though the rest of the cast kind of hates him. I actually really like this character, especially like his Henshin sound, Henshin sequences, and all that stuff. Like, Jiru is my boy, but no one's better than Master Kaito. But anyway, we see that Tortobolt comes in, he picks up Tato, and the episode kind of ends off right there. The next episode, we're going to see that Sonoy is actually going to try to take over the Donbrothers and the Cerebrand and basically make them his companions. And we get the introduction to Tato's new golden form. He's Frieza now. Ends up with this brand new golden form. I don't know how to feel about this one. He has a fan and a gun, and he's like gold and red. And see, it looks, I mean, hey man, I like it. I do. I like it. I see people call it a shit show, but I actually like this freaking suit. Like, I really do. I'm a sucker for gold, so this suit looks cool. But you guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about episode 32 of Avataro Sentai Donbrothers. You all let me know down in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Remember, stay Henshin.